Want to find out what's been happening in Neighbourhood this June, what our data reports are saying about the state of sales and marketing this month, and what the latest tech we're using to fit more learning into our day? Well, sure you do, and let's get started. Hey guys, it's Trav here from Neighbourhood, where we help brands find, sell, and keep their people. Welcome to our June update. Keep watching to hear all what's new with us this month and be kept across all important sales and marketing metrics for the months that have been and our software spotlight. And as always, hit us up in the comments below if there's anything that you want to see from us. Let's crack into a quick recap on what's been happening at Neighbourhood. Well, first up, we're super excited to welcome Jacinta as the first member for our Client Success Coordinator team. As one of our coordinators, she is riding shotgun with a digital strategist to deliver and execute our client projects. Particularly, this is gonna get me, this one. Can you say it for me? See, it's hard, it's not easy. Particularly by helping out the day-to-day for heaps of our inbound marketing retainers. With experience spanning content, digital strategy, and her feet firmly set in the music biz, we're stoked to have her on board. Well, next up, we wanted to remind you of our campaign that is now live. If you haven't yet given content that converts well, we've built a fully customizable 50-page guide that provides you with all the ideas that you ever need to get to grips with your content marketing strategy and convert better at each stage of the buying funnel. We've included a link in the description below for you to download your own personal copy, and be sure to check it out today. Last of all, we've recently kicked off with our first ever HubSpot user group event with Liv and Imanol, where we discuss all things inbound marketing and how you can help set it up best practice. We've had over 100 signups for the event and really keen to hear your feedback as we prepare for our next hug in July. If you're keen to check it out, view the recording by hitting the link in the description and join our HubSpot user group chapter to stay updated with all the upcoming events. Now it's time to move on to our data segment, the metrics that matter. The only spot you need to stop to feed your brain with marketing, sales, and customer service data to keep you in the loop throughout the year. We know how important it is for you to be across all of what's going on in the industry, the good, the bad, and the ugly, so you can adjust your strategy accordingly. That's why, with the help of our friends at HubSpot, we've aggregated data across HubSpot's global customer base of 100,000 companies to provide you with the benchmarks to measure your business against. In terms of all what we've got to look forward to today, we want to let you in on the state of sales calls and contact growth across region, company size, and industry type. So let's get kicked into it. Well, let's get started with sales calls. Of those recorded in HubSpot, we've once again got a graph with a clearly positive trajectory, with the number of sales calls hitting an all-time high in May. As of last month, Latin America is leading the way with the highest number of calls made, with North America being the lowest. It comes as no surprise that sales calls are made more by companies with a headcount of 0 to 25, as without the overt presence in the market, you can assume that smaller players have to hustle just a little bit harder. Consumer products lead the charge with the highest number of sales calls made. So if you're one of the many salespeople on the phone, but you're not seeing the results to back up the phone time, we've got a great article on how you can improve your effectiveness as a sales rep, with our go-to strategies for converting and closing at the tail end of the funnel. The last cab off the rank, let's look into contact growth or lead growth. You'd think that with all of these increased calls, there'd be some correlation with the growth of contacts or leads within businesses. But oddly enough, that couldn't be further from the truth. As you can see in this graph, there was a huge slump in the rate of contact creation coming into June. So what's the reason? Well, let's take a look at the industries to see if there's a link to be made. So it's clear to see that the manufacturing industry is leading the way. But what's interesting is the software and the IT contact growth has essentially plummeted, which could be the catalyst for some general downtick. So what do you think? Have you found that your lead influx has exponentially slowed down? No, what? Oh, exponentially. What did I say? Exponentially. Is there another word? Exponentially.
No, exponentially.
Exponentially. Exponentially.
Yeah.
Sounds weird.
No, it doesn't.
Sounds really exponentially. Exponentially.
No, that's expedite.
Okay. Oh, I'm just removing it, I don't care. Have you found that your lead influx has slowed down coming into the new month? We're keen to hear from you. If your leads have slowed down, check out a helpful article in the description for ways that you can get back up and running, or swing us an email and we'll hash it out together. Now for the segment that you're really going to want to hear about, our software spotlight. This month, we're coming in with something just a little bit different. We want to tell you all about an app that I found called Blinkist. So often, the success of our entire day is dependent on how well we started. And what better way to start the day is than to start and finish a book. Yep, you heard me correctly. With Blinkist, you can actually fit reading into your life and learn on the go. With 3 options, including shortcasts, where you can get key insights from podcasts, Blinks, where you can read or listen to key ideas from best-selling non-fiction in 15 minutes, or even expert curation, where you'll receive hand-picked recommendations of collections tailored to what you're interested in and more. With leading categories spanning career and success, personal development, entrepreneurship to psychology, investing and productivity, the world's your oyster with Blinkist. I've already finished reading close to about 4 non-fiction, including the 5am Club. I'm on a mission to get everyone in the office onto it, and I want you guys to check it out too. Check out the link in the description to start your free trial today. And on that note, that's all it for June. As always, we hope that you took something away from this update. But remember, if you need a hand with anything mentioned in this video, check out our blog for all the referable content that you could want, or drop us a line for some of the best practices and we can work it out together. But that's it from me. Happy June, happy marketing.